Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Alex Young gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. Reynolds comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. Walker is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
Up next for the Buccos, Ralph Kiner. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Here it comes, 2-0. 2-1 now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
Standing in now, Willie Stargell. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. On the run is Finley, but it's off the wall. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. Throw won't get him.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Stepping in, Bill Mazeroski. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Stargell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Liner towards second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, Jason Kendall.
In now, Jason Kendall, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, up there.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away. So the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Once again, a 3-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hard on the ground towards short. Ahmed has it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Pirates 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Trevor Williams will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Settling in now, Tim LeCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Now here it comes.
Castro.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fouled off. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Nick Ahmed will be next. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Michael Lee is on deck. This is popped up. Stargell has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Michael Lee, no one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The pitch.
Ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now that's popped up. Stargell is there, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Into the box now, Colin Moran. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Moran, originally from New York State, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-1 home.
No, that's low.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And the 2-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Trevor Williams.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Trevor Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way.
Hey!
Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
That ball's back.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
That's ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swinging a soft liner. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the shortstop, Honus Wagner.
Back to the top of the order now. And here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Honus Wagner. He's set and the pitch.
Ball.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Here it comes, 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're on top 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Luis Gonzalez. He's been a non-factor in the series. No hits to this point.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Count is even. A ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Steve Finley.
Up next for Arizona, Steve Finley. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
And that misses, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping into the box, Eduardo Escobar. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Here's the first pitch to him. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. In there, a base hit.
You know, Dero, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Set, here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Williams has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder Brian Reynolds.
Number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Ralph Kiner, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike one. The 3-1. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Willie.
So a runner on first with one out now, and in strides the familiar waddle of pops, Willie Stargell. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Stargell is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
So far this season, Stargell comes into play with a slugging percentage over 490, just shy of 500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. Ball one.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Soft liner towards first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are two gone.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bill Mazeroski. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Second and third, 2 away. Hard hit to first, right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in, Stephen Vogt. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The catcher, Stephen Vogt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah. Ball, that's out.
The 1-1.
Ball, down.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Alex Young.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Alex Young, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
A ball and a strike now. 1 out, nobody on. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now. Tim LeCastro waits on deck. The 3-1. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Striding in, Tim LeCastro. He went down swinging to start the home first. From the stretch.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two out with the man at first. Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. One left for Arizona. They trail things here 2-0. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the catcher, Jason Kendall.
The catcher, Jason Kendall.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Finley is there. One away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
At the plate now, Trevor Williams wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Honus Wagner. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's down.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They're up 2-0. So striding forward now, Michael Lee comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
The left fielder, number 20.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
At the plate, Luis Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here it comes on 1-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. No one out with a runner at second. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Steve Finley, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And a pitch that misses, a ball and a strike to Finley. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Three balls and a strike to Finley.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
One out and a runner on third. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Pirates 2 and the D-backs 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds.
First pitch on its way. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Now the 1-0, and he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Line to the right side. Lee is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in to try it again, Ralph Kiner. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah. 0-1.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Standing in now, Willie Stargell, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. High in the air out to center field. Finley is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the right fielder, Dave Parker.
So coming to the plate, Dave Parker. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Christian Walker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Kiner is camped under this one. 1 gone.
Now batter, the catcher, Ethan Vogt.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
One run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. 2-0. Popped him up. Mazeroski ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
David Peralta will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, David Peralta.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tim LeCastro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Count 1-0.
1-0. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
2 out here and a runner at second. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Kevin Ginkel takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, Kevin Ginkel.
Now to the plate, Bill Mazeroski. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Bill Mazeroski.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Here it comes.
That's ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Pirates right now would do anything to get that leadoff guy on. They would welcome a walk.
Set. Here's the 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Kendall.
At the plate, Jason Kendall. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
So now to the plate, Trevor Williams, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. To 1-2 now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. This is popped up. Walker in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Honus Wagner.
Coming to the plate now, Honus Wagner has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Wagner has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Ready with the 1-0. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Now in the box, Nick Ahmed. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Two and 0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Three and 1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Michael Lee, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball well outside. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Robbie Erlin comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
72, Robbie Erlin.
To the plate now, Luis Gonzalez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
As a look, now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Now batting, the center fielder, Steve Finley.
At the plate now, Steve Finley. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that just misses the pool as it's off the wall. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Way the 0-1 pitch. Pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw.
Oh, and he misses it. He'll throw home with it. Throw is high, and it's over his head. 1 run scores. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Into the box, Christian Walker. Line to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-2.
Now batting, catcher, Steven.
In now, Stephen Vogt.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Lifted into center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. The relay throw, and no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Ketel Marte will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. A line shot to third base.
Now back, second baseman, Tim Castro.
Now batting, Tim LeCastro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 4 runs here in this half inning. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-0. Hops this one up. Mazeroski is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 6 full. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Pirates 2. Stephon Crichton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Stephon Crichton.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Reynolds.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Soft grounder left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The left fielder on the field, Ralph Kiner.
Striding in once again, Ralph Kiner. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's in.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game. But that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Stepping in now, Willie Stargell, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Crichton, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 23rd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Pop Stargell. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Smoke toward the hole. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Dave Parker comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Drilled right back up the middle. 1 there. On to first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail 5-2. Stephen Brault gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 43, Stephen Brault.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Not shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Luis Gonzalez.
So now to the plate, Luis Gonzalez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
At the plate now, Steve Finley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
None out, runners at first and second. And a pitch that misses, a ball and a strike to Finley. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kiner's there. 1 down.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
From the stretch. And he misses ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Nick Birdie is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Christian Walker will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Has a look, now the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
The 0-2 home. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Fly ball out toward right field. Giving chase is Parker. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. Diamondbacks lead this one 6-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Hector Rondon will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Carson Kelly will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. In now, Bill Mazeroski. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls, no strikes to Mazeroski. Rondon, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Jason Kendall waits on deck. That one's in there, 3-1. Hit back up the middle. There is Ahmed. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Kendall.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kendall. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Colin Moran.
Ready now, Colin Moran. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside. The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Andrew Chafin enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Kevin Newman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Kevin Newman.
And that's in there for strike 1. Chafin stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Ready once again, Honus Wagner. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Popped up. Walker has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Pirates strand a couple. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Richard Rodriguez will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Richard Rodriguez.
At the plate, Carson Kelly.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, outside.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's there and records the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Tim Castro.
Digging in once again, Tim LeCastro, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick.
Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
He's set and the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners going. And he fouls this one off. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Lee has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Right side, fair ball down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
So digging in now, Steve Finley, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A 1 pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2 out, bases loaded. Three and one.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Merrill Kelly comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 29, Merrill Kelly.
Brian Reynolds will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Number 10,
Now the pitch.
Reynolds.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Nope. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1.
Hey.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Up next for the Pirates, the left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
Now at the plate, Ralph Kiner trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Standing in now, Willie Stargell. And he lays off there 1-0. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's Bolton.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Archie Bradley answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Archie Bradley.
Digging in, Dave Parker. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Called a strike on the outside corner, 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Two and two.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Bill Mazeroski, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Bill Mazeroski, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-0. Clears this one over toward first. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-2, the final total today. The Arizona Diamondbacks rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Kevin Ginkel gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.